In this course we're going to be paying a lot of attention to our energy within our body and its flow. So it's a good idea to start out by getting some idea of what this energy feels like. So we're going to do a simple exercise to help with that. What we're going to do is rub our hands together quite firmly, quite briskly, to warm them up. Get a lot of warmth into your hands from rubbing them vigorously together. So you can spend as long as you need to doing this to get your hands really warm, really full of warmth from the rubbing. And then the next step is we're going to clap. Clap quite firmly with no particular rhythm, but quite firmly to make our hands tingly from the clapping. So again, you can do that for as long as you need to, maybe 30 seconds or a minute, until your hands are feeling warm and tingly. At this point we're going to bring our hands quite closely together and just hold them near each other. Now your hands are warm, that's a type of energy, and they're tingly, that's another type of energy. So the warmth comes from activity of the cells and blood flow, and also the tingliness comes from the activity of the nerves. So this rubbing and clapping has brought a lot of energy quite literally into your hands. And you may notice that you can also feel a little something between your hands. You may feel some of that warmth radiate out from your hands. You may feel some of that electrical magnetic type sensation move out between your hands. And there's some other sensations that you may feel as well. If you just squeeze your hands together and apart gently, you may be able to feel that energy a little bit more strongly. Something else that you can do is you can, keeping the hands quite close together, cycle them around, so rubbing across the energy like so and back the other way, and feel the movement of the energy between your hands. If you separate your hands out a little and can still feel the energy, you can also imagine it as a ball between your hands and just gently rub your hands around that ball. So you can practice these types of exercise a few times until you can start to feel this type of energy between your hands. If you don't feel it the first time, that's fine. Try again, and after a few times I'm pretty sure you'll start to feel it. When you finish a session of this type of exercise, bring the energy together and place your hands on your abdomen to help it to go back into your body. So this type of energy, maybe you felt it before, maybe you haven't. It's actually functioning inside your body all the time. Our cells are generating heat as they burn fuel, just as part of their normal functioning. Our nerves are firing and electrical signals are being sent around inside our body. But we're generally not aware of it. It's generally quite subtle. And this type of activity with the rubbing and the clapping helps to make us more aware of that. So these same types of sensations that you can feel when you do this, we can actually feel inside our body when we become aware all the time. And as I said, there are other types of sensations as well. But hopefully this starts to give you some idea of the sorts of feelings that to look for as we practice some of the Qigong movements. And we'll be looking for these feelings both inside our body and also outside our body, as we just did with those exercises.